Hey there, it's Brittany and I am back with the April curated bead box. It's called Sunshine and Lollipops. What a fun name. I can already tell I'm super into bright colors right now. Loving this color palette. Let's jump in. They have a sister store called dollarbead.com and you can find extras of the items that are in the box using these codes on their website. Then this box also comes with a finding starter kit, which includes a lot of things that'll help you make some jewelry. Let's pop in here, see what's in it. Oh yeah, I love these colors. If you want to subscribe to Curated Bead Box, use coupon code TURQST35 at curatedbeadbox.com and you'll get 35% off your first box. I'll put all that information in the description, and that is an affiliate code. The first thing I'm seeing are these 10mm Orange Blossom spray glass beads, 10.5-inch string. These are fun and bright. 10mm strawberry red glass pearl bead, 8-inch string. Very bright, pretty. It is red, okay. Light turquoise, 10mm crackle glass bead, 8-inch string. These are very blue, very blue. I would not consider that turquoise, but that's what they call them. 8mm red spot marble glass bead, 10.5-inch string. I love these. I always love it. Always love this style, especially when they have really cool colors. And I like this. This looks like a blue raspberry strand almost, because it has raspberry color and blue in it. 8mm orange spot marble style glass bead, 10.5-inch string. Love these. I don't know if it's really showing in the camera how cool these look. Love these. 8mm lemon quartz gemstone bead, 7 to 8-inch string. So we got some stone, and I love these. These are 6mm. They're calling this bright orange, but it's definitely yellow. Team and school glass bead, 16-inch string. I really love these with these, and I kind of want to get some green in there somehow. There isn't a green in this box, but maybe whatever I come up with will have green in it. But I love those two together. Approximately 1 ounce apricot fluff designer glass bead mix. We've got some of these crystals. Oh, they've got pretty big holes. Oh, this is only half drilled. That's interesting. Okay, we've got a bicone, we've got some rondelles and glass pearl. Approximately 1 ounce of bronze electroplated glass bead. Okay, so they're different shapes. We've got like a round faceted and little bicones. Blue faceted bicone glass beads, 8 beads, 14 by 10mm. They're big, they're bold. Those are gorgeous. Oh, and I dropped one, it's gone forever. Oh no, mine's broken. 50mm Heartbirds bronze pendant. Oh, it's not just broken, she's obliterated. Oh no. Okay, so let's see if we could tell what this once looked like. My goodness, that she's super broken. Yeah, I've seen this happen sometimes. In my stash, it was because the metal was older, but this is, yeah, there was no chance she was going to survive shipment. 16-inch black cord necklace with clasp and chain. That's kind of cool. You get a cord that already has findings on it, so you could just put a pendant on it if you wanted. 18 by 8mm gold column spacer bead, 5 beads. Those are cool. Love those. And then the color pack this month is gold. Okay, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to make. I want to do something with those orange and yellow beads because I really love them. I'm tempted to go, I have a bead. Ooh. I'll put this off to the side. No, we're not going to do that. I have a bead that I made, a pendant that I made that I think would look really good with this. I'm going to go grab it and see if that's what I want to do. Okay, so this is the last one on my website. So if I use it for this, I'm going to have to take it off the necklace and put it back in my inventory, or I'll just make more. But look how perfectly the orange and the yellow go with the pendant. I can't not do it. I'll just make more. So, I actually think that this pink works really well too, but these don't have a super ton of pink on them. So I'm going to go through my stash and see if I can find more of this pink. So immediately I found these in my hot pink drawer and they match so well. They're like berry beads or seed beaded beads. I got these from some craft store. And then I went through my gold drawer and I have these beads. I think I like the smaller bicones and the squares because this is very geometric. I want to bring some more, like not just round, right? I think I like the squares a little bit more than the bicones, so I'm going to grab those. And I think we'll probably get these in there because it's very close to the gold. I thought green would look really good with this too. Let me so okay, super excited about this. I remember I cut these from a recent haul from Tucson. I was gonna sell them, but then I said no, I really love this shape. So we're just gonna make a necklace using some really fun beads. I just did this with another bead box too, and maybe that's what I'll do going forward because sometimes I'm really inspired to use the whole box, but then, you know, you have way more beads than are in your stash. Like, I know that for sure. And I want to use my beads with the cool beads that I get in the mail from these boxes. So let's get digging in here. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm going to find, I think I'm just going to use a jump ring because I know I just went through my bails for another video and I know I don't have the bail that I really want for this piece. I'm just going to get a thicker jump ring. This one's probably like a 10mm jump ring. I am going to put more of these in my shop. Spoiler alert, they're going to take a while to make though, because I have to make the bead and then I have to paint every single one. So there's probably going to be like a 3 to 5 day lead time if you order one. And I will put that in the listing as well. Just to let you know, it's not going to be instantaneous. Most things in my shop, actually all things in my shop right now are not made to order, but since I'm doing a video on this one, I don't think it would be fair for me to put a video out there and not have the stock, but I want to put the video up. So just so you know. All right, have a jump ring on, and let's open up our beads here. Now I do need to make a choice here because typically I do like seed beads under my jump ring, but I don't know, maybe that is the way I want to. Oh, maybe we could just go with the square beads. Let's see how that looks. I like it, but I don't like that they get like broken up like that. So let's see. Seed beads. Just a few. We're not going to use them anywhere else, I don't think. Could be lying. All right. Okay. That'll be cute. And then we'll just get started. I am going to start with a gold cube. Yellow. I don't know if I want to do like a cube every other bead or what. Sometimes these get stuck together when they get painted. Maybe. I just really want this to be like radiant. Like this is a sunshiny piece. So that gold is going to give me some of that radiance in between there. Then we'll go with, how the heck? Oh, these are interesting. You almost need like a needle to thread through them. I don't know if I like this. I don't hate it. It's very something. If not, maybe it's the square beads. I know it's the square beads, but I want to see it through for a second. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. Gosh, these beads are so interesting. Okay. I don't think I like the square beads. I really wanted the square beads to work, but sometimes, you know, just doesn't work out. All right, I'll find something else. Okay, so two things. One thing I'm noticing as I'm making, these beads were painted and the coating's coming off. So I can't use them going forward because I know it's just gonna get worse over time. And I know I just did the 3 teardrop look on a different necklace, but I don't care. It looks so good on this one that I'm keeping it, and it's so different from that other necklace because those were tiny spacers and these are huge pieces. So I just need to find a different fuchsia bead because I'm really married to that color right now with it matching the middle of my artisan bead. And I love using just these regular daisies. I doubled up on the daisies next to the teardrops. So I'll be back. I'm going to do this exact same pattern, except for I'm going to change out these berry beads. Okay, I was fortunate to find these fuchsia crackle beads. These are from Dollar Bead. I have them labeled. That I labeled this many years ago, so I don't know if they still have this color, but I'd rather even use a Dollar Bead instead of these other beads anyway, because this is a curated bead box by Dollar Bead. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start here. And it's the same size, same color. Very fortunate that I had that in my stash. And we'll just keep going. So I'm not putting spacers between the yellow and the orange beads because I think there would just be too much metal. But if you love metal between every bead, listen, that's your cup of tea. And I do that sometimes too. Not worrying which way they're actually landing at the moment. And then I'm doing 2 spacers before and after the green. I even have these fuchsia beads in a 10 millimeter, so I'm going to use those here. Yeah, that looks cute. All right, I'm just going to do that pattern up both sides, and then I'll be back to crimp. Okay, so I did get some of the block beads in the back of the square beads with more yellow, just beading up the back. I'm in love with this thing. It's kind of heavy, even though my pendant is super light, because I used that whole strand of the green stones. I'm going to grab a set of crimp tubes. And I got out this like huge oversized clasp because I just feel like it fits the vibe, and a couple jump rings that are a little bit heavier gauge than I would typically use, just because it's a heavy necklace and the pendant, or I'm sorry, and the clasp is so big. So I am gonna I should not be using my fingers, but it is what it is. And then I will grab my wire, on a crimp tube. I bet you're sick of seeing me crimp things by now because I crimp in just about every video. And then we'll take our crimping pliers. Of course, I'll show photos of this after I'm finished with the video. And we'll just crimp. Swish. Oh, that was pretty close to the jump ring. And then squish again. And squish one more time. And then I'll move everything. I didn't even check. That is the right side of the necklace. Woohoo! Just move everything down toward that crimp. And before I start crimping on the other side, I'm just going to make sure there aren't any noticeable gaps. I'm going to make sure that my beads are laying the way I'd like them to lay. Mainly these teardrops, I want them to be in that formation instead of like not formation like these. So we'll just flip those around, make sure everything's okay with my pendant. It's moving freely. And then I'll flip these. Just making sure everything's copacetic. And then we'll put on the final crimp tube, which I know is around here somewhere, but hiding. All right, I'll just get another one. When I threaten to get a new crimp tube, it shows up. At least I can see it. All right, so I'm gonna go onto my crimp tube, around my jump ring, and then back down through. I cut way too much wire on this one, but that happens sometimes. Then I'm going to come back through a couple of these beads. Grab my jump ring and pull. Uh-oh, we are tangled. There we go. That was scary. For like 1 second, that was scary for me. Gotta be careful because that crimp tube wants to go inside that brass bead. Just making sure no gaps, no kinks, nothing wrong. Looking good. Gonna grab my crimping pliers and pull that a little bit. Squish. 90 degrees, squish again. Squish one more time. And then I had a lot of leftover wire here, so I'm just going to put that back on my spool because I can make a bracelet or a very short necklace with that. And here we have a beautiful, let's crimp or cut this off. Here we have a beautiful fiesta looking necklace. I love these colors together. Glad that I was able to use a lot of beads from the box as well as beads from my own stash. Oh, there was some kind of gap somewhere. That's okay. What happens when you have a noticeable gap like that? And I think it's partly because the crimps are starting to go inside of these large hole beads. Once the necklace is hanging, the extra spaces are in the back. Because it looks like there's quite a bit, I might go in with a crimp cover and just cover up that, take up that extra space. But I am so happy with this. It's so vibrant. Even though it's kind of similar to one that I just made, you could put the necklaces together and you'd be like, what? They aren't similar because the colors are so different. The scope of the beads are so different. I'm just happy. Thanks to Curated Bead Box for sending me the box. Please check out the links below, and the affiliate code TURQST35 will save you 35% off your first box with them. I will show you photos of this, and I will also link my bead store as well. Have a great rest of your day. Stay tuned for Goldie. She's super cute. Bye-bye. Goldie is not feeling well. She's got a very hard tummy. She needs to go potty, but she won't. Yeah, so we're just chilling. Hope you feel better, Goldie. We love you.